All right, guys, the desk is clear. Why do I have a clean desk like this? Well, as the title of the video says, upgrades. Let's get into this. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you here. Look at that. That is the new 5K 27-inch iMac. So yeah, I finally upgraded to the Mac that I really wanted, and I'm gonna unbox it and put it together right now. I've cleaned off my desk, so it is time to get it on. Now, let's get to the unboxing portion and then we'll sit down and talk about it. So here's the Magic Mouse 2 or whatever it's called. And that's that. But this is what I really wanted. I was a little anxious. I took a peek at it at the store. Here is the upgraded keyboard. Now you can get this for $30 extra if you do, when you buy it all together. So I really would suggest that people go ahead and upgrade to the latest keyboard. It just makes sense. And then you get a charging cable in there. But it's up to you. You know, upgrade if you want to or don't. But it's definitely up to you. So that is the keyboard here with the number pad, which I think is just a must right now. Having that small you just get this right here. Let me cut it off. That's all you get. And that's fine, but I would prefer to have this because I want to be all wireless. And then this is a lightweight keyboard too. You got the little Apple logo. You got a charging spot there. And then you've got your power on right there. So now it's time to actually set this up. Now I'm gonna use the Magic Mouse 2. But I already have this right here because I think this is a little better for editing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all set up and let me switch camera views. All right, so on the back here, you've got your Ethernet cable, 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports, 4 USB ports, an SD card, and a headphone jack right there. And then you've just got that one spot over here for the plug, and that's it. You can upgrade your memory behind that door right there. Now the power button is actually on this back side over here. Oh, actually it's over here. I had it in reverse. So it should get some power. Looks like I'm getting some screen. There we go. Yep. Pretty excited about this purchase right here. I went with the base configuration of this beautiful 5K Mac. I was super excited. I didn't need to, I can upgrade the RAM myself. And that's about the only thing I probably would upgrade. The processing power in these are really good. And, you know, unless you're some really, really heavy programmer or whatever, you really don't need to buy the top of the line version. Even that new Pro one that's coming out, that's going to be, that's going to be something. So it wants me to set up the mouse, which I don't want to use the mouse. I want to use this mouse right here. But I guess I'll do it for the purposes of this video, and then wait, looks like it's picking up my mouse. Yep, it picked it up. So sweet. All right, and that's pretty cool. Now I'm using this trackpad, the Magic Mouse Trackpad 2 or whatever it's called. I'm using that instead of the other one. So let me change camera views real fast. Oh, that looks like that's good. Now I'll change the camera view. All right, I'm not gonna be using it at this angle right here, but for the purpose of this video, I'm actually gonna have it back on that other side over there. Let's see here. All right, so mouse is good. And yes, I have the keyboard on. Did the switch. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to bore you with a setup like this. I'm just going to go through the setup and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so this part of the video, I wanted to show you just the screen itself and just do a quick screenshot of it. This is definitely a beautifully bright display. As you can see here, I got the 1 terabyte Fusion drive. So I'm going to go in here and change this background, and I'll change it to one of my favorite backgrounds later. This is definitely not one of my favorite backgrounds. You already know which one it is. I'll get that all set up. But this screen is definitely vibrant, bright, and vivid. Wow. It's kind of one of those things, like I always say, you got to see it in person. I know you hate to hear that, but it's just what it is. So if you can, visit your local Apple store, and then you'll be able to find out for yourself how great this screen actually is. I've actually never really had I've never had a 5K. I've only had 4K, and 5K is definitely better looking, crisp, and this particular one is supposed to be 500 nits, so it's supposed to be really, really bright. Let me see here. Cranking the brightness up. Wow, it is bright. Oh my gosh. That thing is super bright, man. I think I'm gonna leave it at about 70, that's about 65% right there. That is just beautiful. Wow, so I wanna take a listen to the speakers because this thing is nice. So keep watching. Now in this portion of the video, I just wanted to demo the microphones, or excuse me, the speakers that are come out of the bottom here. This is definitely a very loud set of speakers on here. Now I keep it at about half. Check this out. A little bit under half. So the speakers on here have lots of bass. I don't even need an external, set of speakers for this. I am perfectly happy with what is going on right here. This is just totally amazing. It's good. All right, guys, so here's the front camera on the iMac. And, you know, often wonder why Apple does not upgrade their front cameras to like 1080p or something like that. From what I can see in this viewfinder, it's definitely not the best quality for sure. But it's still a front camera, and it'll be good for just doing quick videos and things like that. They'll call it an HD camera, but you know, it's not as crisp as you would want it to be. And I'm going to show you what I mean. Now I'm going to go ahead and plug up my Logitech camera, and you'll see the difference in that quality of that footage. And my Logitech camera is the C922. That's like considered by many people the top vlogging camera. So I'm going to plug that up right now, and I'll give you a sample compared to this. So this is my Logitech 922 camera that I have not used in ages, but I'll start to use this. A lot of people feel like this is the top dog for cameras. And what I can notice immediately, the onboard camera in the iMac is very punchy. And I just have the camera sitting right here to the left of that camera. So, you know, what do you think? I think the iMac's camera is decent for what it is, but for the money that I paid for this product, I would like a better camera, Apple. So this is my Logitech camera, and you can see how it compares to the camera built into the iMac, the 5K iMac. All right, guys, so thanks for joining me in this video. I'm really happy that I was able to grab my 5K Mac, something that I've always wanted. I wanted the big screen, I wanted the great sound system, I wanted it all in one that was super powerful. And you know, my MacBook Pro, the 2016, it did its justice, but I was kind of floating back and forth between Windows and the Mac, and I think the Mac for editing and just day-to-day performance is fantastic. And I'm super happy to be able to have this 5K Mac, the latest one. They probably won't update this for at least 2 or 3 years, so I'm perfectly fine with that. And I know even though they will update it, I'll still be good on mine. You know, this thing is, you know, should be just a powerhouse for editing. It's already fast. I've been transferring files And normally on the MacBook Pro, it's much faster than that. That's for sure, transferring files. Thank you for joining me in this video. I just wanted to do a quick outro. You know, I did an unboxing. I'm super excited about it, and I'll be definitely using this full time. I don't think I'll be using any more of the Windows computer. But you know, for me, Mac computers and iPads, they're my preference. And you know, for phones, it's definitely Android, and I do have Windows laptops too and stuff, and 2-in-1s. But you know, I just think the 5K iMac is an investment for me, and I'm happy with it. You know, I'm already happy with my purchase for what this screen is just absolutely ridiculous. And the sound system on here is just amazing. So thank you for joining me in this quick video. I'll be obviously all this footage right here that you're looking at is edited on this Mac, so I'll be using this full time for editing. So no more MacBook Pro for editing. Right, I don't have to worry about charging. You know, just a bunch of things make this right for me. I'm excited about it. There you have it. It's your man Jay Will. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Look for more coverage on every other stuff. You know, I didn't get this to like do a full review on it or something like that. I got it just because I needed it for all the work purposes that I could need a computer for. And this is just, I mean, yeah, it's a 5K. I probably didn't need a 5K, but I wanted a huge monitor so I could have a all-in-one with a big, beautiful screen. And you know, there's no 5K content basically right now, so I'm ahead of the game for the way I feel. I got the Kaby Lake processors and everything. I got 3.4 gigahertz. I mean, I'm super happy. The 1 terabyte Fusion drive. I do have an SSD that I'm going to hook up as well. I'm just super excited about my purchase, and that's really all that matters. If you hate Macs or think it's a bad purchase, hey, I respect your opinion, but I'm definitely getting my money's worth, man. So this thing will pay for itself in a month. You know, YouTube revenue pay for in a month, so I'm good with it. So I'm super excited that I got it. If you got one, if you by chance have one, definitely comment below and tell me what you think about it. Did you get a fully spec'd one, or did you get a baseline like me? You know, what are you going to do with yours? Let's talk about it. And if you don't have one, comment. You know, I all feedback is some kind of feedback. So I appreciate your support, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.